On today's Arizona Daily Mix, do you have a favorite fast food place? Well, Sam Sommelier does, and she's showing us which wines to pair with her favorite to-go order.
Oh, I like it. Plus, the pickleball craze is real, and we'll show you where to work on your backhand and your dink.
Got to get your dinks in.
Gotta get
As
dinking.
your teen driver takes to the streets, there are some important things they need to know. We've got all that and a lot more, and it all starts right now.
Yep. Now we are. Okay, good morning and welcome to the Arizona Daily Mix. I am Bradley Perry.
And I'm Teresa Strasser. Thank you so much for joining us. I don't know if you guys have yet heard. Some people don't know in the world. Is there anybody in the world that doesn't know?
I don't know, but I'll tell you, I was like, I was literally coming off the set. And
When you heard.
When I heard.
Everybody will
oh my
always-
God, oh my God, oh my God, college football starts this weekend. Yes, all right.
No,
That's what it's called. No, that's not what we're talking
not
about.
that. I mean, that's also true. We're talking, of course, about Taylor Swift's engagement
Yes.
to Travis Kelce, speaking of football.
Yes, so this is, there goes the picture right there. And if you look closely, I actually am on the other side here because there's a group of us that took this picture.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
That's a
there you
group.
go.
Now, when you proposed back in the day, did you make sure your gazebo was flooded with hundreds and thousands of flowers?
I was in an apartment in Chicago with a couple of friends after a couple of drinks.
How about the ring? Was it about approximately that size?
No, you know what? I think my ex-wife's ring was probably like a chip.
A little chip,
Like a little chip, a little chip,
CZ
yeah.
chip. Listen,
So.
everybody has already reacted to this
Oh my
Taylor
gosh.
Swift engagement. Brands, celebrities. But we are going to hear from somebody who has so far not spoken about the engagement.
Right, but you have to understand too is that they broke the Guinness Book of World Record of the most posts in less than, I think, an hour.
Wow.
They had over 1.7 million, I think, at the time.
Of people reposting.
Of people reposting.
Which is a new feature on Instagram. But here we have a very special someone who's going to share his reaction to this news. Should we bring him on?
Come on in here. Come on in. Look who's here.
It's Spirit, everybody.
What is up? Come on
Great
in here,
to
Spirit.
see you.
This
Spirit,
is awesome. Spirit,
listen,
come on.
first things
Come in the middle.
first.
Come in the middle, Spirit. There we go.
Let's establish this once and for all. Are you a Swiftie?
Oh,
Yep.
there you go.
Yep.
All the way.
All the
See,
way.
that's
And
what-
can we ask this? Do you think this marriage is going to last? Yeah. Yeah. See this? That means yes.
Oh, that means yes?
This.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought that was like, we'll see.
No, I think this means forever and ever.
Forever and ever.
Do you dance to Taylor Swift's music? Like, do you feel the music in your body and in your soul?
I like this.
And when your team loses, you shake it off.
Look at that. Look at that. All right, listen up. What's going on, Teresa? Because why is Spirit here?
Well, the time has come. Tomorrow, we kick off our Fiesta Bowl High School Football Showdown. This is so exciting. It's going to be right here on CW7 Arizona. Coverage begins with the pregame show. That's at 6:30. Of course, the game is at 7.
That's right. And we start the whole morning off with our pep rally. So you can tune in 9 o'clock right here on the CW7 and join me from the home school, which is Brophy College Prep. It should be a great morning starting at 9 a.m. We're going to have some fun.
Right now, let's bring in Brett Scoggins with Fiesta Sports Foundation and Yellow Jacket Committee member Brian Garcia Larson. Good morning. We're so excited to talk.
There we go.
There we go. We're just going to show.
It doesn't matter. But before we go
Is that going to be like Brophy's offensive line?
Yeah. All right, let's do one thing really quick. Can I put the belt on?
Oh, I'd love for you to put the belt down.
This is so. When they saw this is awesome. So how do we want to do this? All right. So let's get the belt on and let's do a couple things. One, let's talk about you guys in the partnership here with the CW7 and our big high school football showdown. How great is this?
No, it's awesome. Yeah, this is now our third year going to highlighting our high school football, and we couldn't have dreamt for a better partner with CW, getting these games broadcasted. It's going to be an awesome season, and we can't wait to be at the pep rallies, be at the games on Friday night or Thursday nights.
And the foundation we have to mention is big in giving back, and that was one thing that you guys want to make sure you did even bigger this year as you start to see more of the high school students looking at colleges, looking where to go, but also wanting to kind of like stay home and be with the Fiesta Bowl and the ASU or U of A or anything that we have.
Yeah, we think we have some great talent in the state, and that's the fun part now is we just get to highlight and showcase these the great players and the great programs in the state, which is really fun.
Well, can we talk a little bit about this game upcoming? Do you have thoughts on Brophy Basha?
It's a big one. It's a great way to kick off the season. I think it's number 2 and 4. 2 teams that were in the playoffs last year, 2 teams that will have open expectations, so couldn't have dreamt up a better matchup.
I like it. All right, let's talk Yellow Jackets because this is the thing right here. You guys are kind of like the hype team of the Fiesta Bowl community here, and let's talk about what you guys do out there.
Yeah. So being a Fiesta Bowl committee member is really all about hospitality and what we do for these teams when they come and visit us. And we're so excited to be able to give back to these high schools and the student athletes and really give them that experience that hopefully some of them will be able to have when they go to college. And being there and doing the coin toss and just being there on the field with these kids is just it's a blessing to us, it's a blessing to the schools, and we're really looking forward to the opportunity to engage in the community this year for those football games.
Let's talk about the belt. What's this belt all about? What happens here with this belt?
BJ can speak to it pretty well because he gave out a handful of these, but we do our Player of the Game belt. It started year 1 and kind of has taken off, has its own identity now. We have players looking out for it when we come on the sidelines. They're all, I think, giving that 110% to try to win this thing. So, and it's always fun too because it's any player can win it any given night. We've had sophomores, freshmen win it. So it's a really fun element of the game because it really is each game case by case basis. So really excited to give out 10 of these this year.
I like it, and I got the drift going with it too. Look at the shoes, Kicks by Kenna. Got the logos going. We're ready for, of course, our first big high school showdown right here on the CW7, and it's going to be a blast with everything. I think you guys are coming in.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, so talking about football, guess what? That's right. This Thursday is the day for our big
tomorrow.
game. That's right, tomorrow. The lights on, strike up the band, and go team go for the Fiesta Bowl High School Football Showdown here on the CW7 Arizona. Our day starts with the daily mix, as I mentioned, pep rally live from Brophy Prep High School. Then we kick off the season with an epic matchup between Basha and Brophy Prep live Thursday evening at 6:30. It's high school football like you've never seen it before. And it's all right here on the CW7 Arizona.
And of course, popular with Brophy students, Lucy's. Healthy food, refreshing drinks, and endless fun have all come together at Lucy's at the Orchard. And of course, Orchard Tavern. This is one of the best vibes in the Valley. And you have a chance to win a $50 gift card to experience it all. Scan the QR code on your screen or enter at cw7az.com/win. Lucy's. Goodness, for goodness sake.
All right, later in the show, we'll get a taste of French fries with a cult following.
But first, find out what wine pairs well with a chalupa. That's next on the Arizona Daily Mix. Think Taco Bell only goes with a Baja Blast? Not so fast. Samantha Smollier is serving up wine pairings that make your Crunchwrap Supreme taste like fine dining. And before we get started, I just feel like we really need to establish just how much you love Taco Bell. I know you post about it a lot on your Instagram. I don't know if you love Taco Bell as much as Taylor loves Travis.
I feel like that's a bold statement.
Yes, I'm willing to make that.
Yeah, but I think a lot of people won't admit to their love of Taco Bell. I know it's definitely a more, hangover food and stuff like that. But I want to normalize, get some Taco Bell for lunch or for dinner, pair it with wine, and it could be such a beautiful, delicious pairing.
My co-host Brad Perry wanted me to ask you something. And
What did
I'm
he want
prefacing
you to
it so it
ask me?
doesn't come directly from me.
All right.
Okay, this is from Brad.
Yep.
What's the most you've spent at Taco Bell?
Oh, that's a great question. I'm not even embarrassed. $200 This was like a huge bill because I was getting it for other people. It was
Okay.
not just for me,
Fair.
I will say. But it was almost $300.
Whoa.
Yeah, and then it was like Uber Eats, so then I like tipped like on top of
Yes.
it. And when you're drunk, you know, you kind of tip
You're
way
so
more than
generous.
you should. Yeah, I'm like Oprah. I'm like, you guys get $1 million. So I think it was almost like 400, but it was for my wine club members, and we were having the best night, so no regrets. But on my own, probably close to like 80. Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Speaking of tips, you have tips for how to enjoy your beloved Taco Bell
Yeah.
with wine.
Yes. So I want to say having 3 staple wines to rotate when you're pairing with Taco Bell is beautiful. So rosé over here, this is my pink wine actually from Pfaff Wine Co. Rosé is such a fun, versatile wine for Taco Bell because it handles meat, it handles veggies, it handles chicken, and spicy. So if you're like me and you're putting like fire sauce and Diablo sauce on like everything, you want to make sure you have a wine that's fruity, not too high alcohol. It's gonna clash. So rosé is like your safety wine. So if you're ever like, what do I pair with Taco Bell? I don't have time to look at Sam's Instagram. Rosé is your best friend.
Okay, good to know.
If you must do red, because I know a lot of us are red wine drinkers.
I am.
You want to do a wine that's still low tannins, meaning not overly drying, fruity, not too earthy, and also not too crazy high alcohol. This is a Pinot Noir. This is my wine, Couch Crusher. So if you look at the label, we're zooming in right now. She's laying back on the couch. Just imagine yourself eating Taco Bell, drinking wine on your couch, watching Netflix. Nothing better.
I
So a free
appreciate,
Pinot.
listen, I appreciate you normalizing this
Yeah.
because life is hard.
Yes.
It's complicated, it's scary, it's overwhelming. Sometimes you need to be on your couch with some Taco Bell
Your
and
safety.
the appropriate wine.
Yeah,
Yes, it's comfort.
exactly. We're
Comfort.
working hard. We all have crazy lives. Exactly. Definitely.
So what is this product?
That's a Crunchwrap Supreme.
This thing?
Yes, that's a Crunchwrap.
Can I like see what's in it?
Yes, open it up.
Okay, hold on. We're getting
Show
in
everyone
there.
how beautiful she is.
Oh,
and you
yeah.
can get wild, guys. You could customize your Taco Bell orders. Like, I shouldn't be like promoting Taco Bell more
seriously?
than my wine, but you know, you could add potatoes in that. You could add jalapenos. So just kind of have fun with it. But Crunchwraps are really good with Pinot Noir.
I see some vegetables.
Yeah, there's some tomatoes.
Something
exactly.
is green and
It's
something
fresh.
is
Yeah,
it's fresh.
exactly.
Thank
Covered
you.
in nacho cheese. It's the balance in life, right? It's all
Exactly.
about the balance. And honestly, drinking wine with food is the way to go. Even if it is Taco Bell or something like Cheez-Its, like definitely just, you know, pair it with something. And then we have Bubbles, all right? So name a more iconic duo. That is my Blanc de Blanc sparkling Chardonnay. She genuinely loves pairing with anything fried, like French fries, potato chips. But when it comes to something that has a little bit of friedness, like these tacos and chicken cantina menu, that's where it's at, the chicken cantina menu. If you ever want something like fresher at Taco Bell and feeling healthy, do the chicken cantina menu. But I love Bubbles with that. It has nice crisp acidity, makes you salivate, and you just really crave, honestly, more bites of it, and it cleanses your palate each time you take a sip. So really versatile.
The champagne Taco Bell combo, I'm here for that.
Yeah.
But you say any fried food
Yes.
is delicious.
Bubbles love fried and salty. So when you think of Taco Bell, it's all pretty high in salt. So, you know, just kind of know rosé and Bubbles are always going to be your versatile Taco Bell wine. And then if you want to switch it up with a red, make sure it's light, juicy, fruity, like my Couch Crusher Pinot Noir.
Okay, where can we follow you on Instagram?
Samantha Sommelier. And you
Okay.
could find these wines at pfaffwineco.com, or just message me and I'll hook you up with some, you know, alternative pairings that you could find at, you know, the grocery store, Trader Joe's.
Gracias.
I love that you're trying it right now. Oh my God, first Taco Bell in like what, years?
Ever.
I'm honored, ever. Oh my God. You're documenting this. It's good, right?
I see why you like
And it's
it.
been sitting out for a bit too, so.
Still good.
And it's still good.
Thank you, Sam.
You're welcome. This
Oh,
is an epic
delicious.
moment. Yeah. Did you put hot sauce?
All right, when we come back, we'll get tips for teen drivers that are just entering the roadways. So stick around. Got more of the mix right after this.
The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by Maasville Auto Car Care Center.
All right, with school back in session, it means new student drivers. And joining us is Shahei of Maasville Auto Car Care Center to give us some tips for the road for new and old drivers. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Brad. How are you on this lovely cloudy day?
I know, and you know, I'm sorry to really do it. You look great. You lose some weight. You look amazing.
Yes, I'm following your lead. You're my inspiration, good sir.
I like it. There you are. Perfect. Well, you're our inspiration of making sure our teens are safe on the road. So let's get into one thing that I think a lot of them forget, that mom and dad bought this. So I really don't care about the car so much as long as I look good in it. But you're saying respect the machine.
Yes, respect the machine. I mean, we always forget or not really know. This is a 3,000 to 4,000 pound vehicle that's rolling down the road at whatever speed that it's going at. We got to make sure that, I always say, and I have 2 boys myself, the first 5,000 miles, nobody else in the vehicle but the driver, except for mom and dad, of course. Seatbelts are a no given. Learn how to do your side view mirror. Learn to look back and pay attention. No distractions of any kind. Keep the minimal of the music down. It's not a DJ booth. And most importantly, make sure that they learn how to stop and accelerate. That emotional, I'm listening to my favorite tune, hits the pedal fast as the music is going. And same with, oh, mom called and said, I got to be home early. That anger also abrupts with stopping as well. So make sure that you keep them away from the emotional driving part of it.
I like that. Okay. It's very interesting that, they only give you a certain amount of things on the test that you need to follow, but we really need to follow signals. Those are something that we really got to pay attention to, right?
Yes, signals are a no given. Obviously, nobody's a mind reader, so if you assume that with turning without a signal, the person behind you is not going to know, guess what? They're going to hit you. So stay away from bumper to bumper, that fishtailing somebody. Make sure that you're a car and a half length away. Put your turn signals way ahead. And the number one rule, as silly as it sounds, look up, not down. Most people when they're driving, especially teen drivers, look at the hood of the vehicle so they're looking down and not up. Put your chin up 6 inches. You could see ahead and see, wow, there's traffic, there's lights stopping. I better slow down.
I like that. Okay, I know the kids are back in school and they're doing all their studying for math, science, or anything, but I think one thing they do really need to study, and that is the vehicle, the basics, right?
Yes, absolutely. Learn to use your senses. Your nose will tell you if it smells like pancakes, burning carpet, oil burning. It means you need to call mom and dad or let someone know, hey, I've got to take care of this. Don't ignore. That's the worst thing any teen driver can do. Oh, you know what? I'll just let mom know at the end of the week or later on. No, stop immediately. Learn to take responsibility. That's the biggest key for teen drivers. Once they get that implemented into their mindset, now they're taking full responsibility. And I get it. Most parents just say, put the seatbelt on, don't drive fast, don't text. That's one thing. But understanding the fundamentals of car ownership is responsibility. If you're in the car and you get, God forbid, into an accident, you are responsible, regardless of the mistake.
Yeah, and I think one thing that's so important, and you talk about it, and I know you're going to come back and talk more about different teen things and driving, but, take the booklet that's in there. That is a free booklet they put in there that you should read and study so you do know about the car and what goes on. So I think that's very important right there.
Yes, and 100%. And here's a quick hack. Nobody says you got to read the book from beginning to end. Go to the very back. There's an index. It's alphabetized. O for oil, B for brakes, B for belts. You'll go right to the page. You don't have to go through the whole book. It's very easy.
I like it. Hey, Shahey, I love talking to you. It's Maasville Auto Car Center right there on 7th Street. You got to go check him out. But he will be back to talk more, of course, teen driving and, of course, something to look forward for this weekend. Thank you, buddy.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by Maasville Auto Car Care Center.
Okay, French fries, pretty good on their own, but add some house-smoked brisket and Vietnamese pho gravy, and you've got next-level French fries. We'll show you. That's coming up next.
Happy Hump Day, and welcome to one of the best shows on the CW7. It's Arizona Daily Mix.
It's one of the best,
Yes,
and
it
there's
is.
still a lot more of it.
A lot more coming.
So much.
Okay, listen up, people. The long weekend is almost here. And do you know how to grill the right way? Well, social media grilling guru 3 Pieces of Pecan has some tips for you.
Let's do some tips for backyard grilling.
my
There's
God,
a few key things that you have to have for any kind of backyard grilling. First of all, you don't want to burn yourself. Get yourself some gloves, protect you from that hot fire. Then you need some gloves just for food safety, just black powder gloves. You can get them on Amazon or so on. Couple tools, whatever tools you like. Spatulas for the griddle, scraper for the griddle, sharp knives. Best way to get hurt, use a dull knife. Sharp knives. Then when you're cooking steaks, chicken, pork, I like to cook to temp. Get a digital gauge. Don't be afraid, put it in there. If you're going for medium rare, you're looking for 125 to 130. You don't have to always touch it. I always like to have salt and pepper close. So that's my salt and pepper. That is always handy. And then last but not least, you gotta have some seasoning. So if you're like me and you got a little bit of a problem, you got a lot of different rubs, a lot of different options. To find a few more tips in the kitchen or on the back patio grilling, go to 3 Pieces of Pecan on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, or YouTube. Happy grilling this summer.
You know what goes well with anything from the grill?
Ooh.
French fries. And these are French fries that make you want to put on a sequin suit and dance the hustle like Brad did in the 70s. And we got the inside story on what makes them just so famous. We are tucked away in a Marriott downtown on the 4th floor. You might not know that Little Rituals is here, but okay, place us here because I feel like I can see where the Suns play.
Yep.
Stand Up Live's over there.
Definitely got it. And then if you keep walking down the way, you've got the ballpark just over there. We're right across the street, catty corner from Fry's. So we're in a really good area down here on the 4th floor of the Marriott Hotel.
I'm so glad you said Fry's because we're going to get to that in a minute.
Yep.
Not the grocery store.
No. We're here for the good
Snack.
fries.
Yes,
Yeah.
there's very famous fries here. But first, tell us about this place in general because it does have a speakeasy feel because of the location up on the 4th floor.
Yeah, definitely. A little bit of a speakeasy feel. It is dinner time only, so we open our doors at 5 o'clock. And then after that, it's kind of like a really good cocktail bar. We've got some awards for our cocktails and things like that. Been in Tales of the Cocktail, featured in some James Beard stuff. So really working hard with the cocktail program. And then I started here a little over a year ago and have been revamping the culinary and just trying to bring some good drinks and good food to the world.
You're being humble though, because you have won a lot of awards. The James Beard thing is huge. It's been voted one of the best hotel bars, one of the best bar programs. Am I missing anything?
No, you're nailing it. Definitely best bar programs. And honestly, we love the accolades and we love the recognition, but honestly, this is just what we do at the end of the day. So we just have a good time doing it, and whatever comes after that is what we take.
Well, let's go from at the end of the day to at the end of the night, because y'all are famous for the fries, and you said you've been here about a year.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Have you introduced any of these fries?
So I kind of revamped some of them, did a little bit of work with them, but we did start cutting them all in-house. So we actually cut the fries in-house, and then we have our own vinegar solution that we use for them. We let that brine for about 18 to 24 hours, fry them and freeze them ourselves, and then you just get this really nice crispy texture. They don't bend on you, they don't fold, they uphold when you take them to go, and they keep their crunch. But yeah, we've got a couple of different options here as far as the fries go.
Your fries are very famous for keeping their crunch. Now that becomes more of a challenge when they're topped. This is so much fun. This is Bubbles and fries.
Yeah, bubbles and fries. This is going to be the bubbles and fries or hurricane fries. So if you just want the fries, you could do the hurricane fries. It comes with a spicy ponzu ketchup, truffle aioli. It's got some clarified butter on there, pickled chilies, scallions, and then some Parmesan Reggiano right on top. But if you're looking to do something different, you've got somebody with you and you guys want to split some champagne as you're at it, you could do the bubbles and fries. Bubbles and fries normally off happy hour is going to be $99, but if you come in between 5 and 6, you could get this whole deal for $75 here.
I just want to live that lifestyle where I just coming in and just give me the champagne and fries. It's very Carrie Bradshaw, Sex and the City.
Me and you both, sister.
But now we get to the real main character energy.
Yes.
And this is what you guys are famous for. These, my friends, are the disco fries. Now, I don't even really know why they have that name, but in my imagination, you go out, you dance, you're like you're sweaty, you're hungry, you stumble out of the club, and you get some diner fries with gravy.
Yep,
It's
definitely.
the best thing that's ever happened to you.
Yep, fills you up, gets you, gets you soaking some of that alcohol in your stomach, all that kind of good stuff. I like to think of it as like our version of carne asada fries, but just extremely elevated. So we use the same fries as all these other ones, hand cut in-house. These are getting topped with a miso cheese sauce, and then it's got a pho gravy and brisket on there.
Like Vietnamese pho.
Yep, Vietnamese pho. So we take that pho broth and then we turn it into a gravy. That pho broth is also made with our brisket in there. Then we top it with some sambal aioli. It's got the pickled chilies on there again. It's got the green onion. So almost the same components here, just added a little bit more
How
to
many
that.
cultures are represented in this one bowl of disco fries,
It's,
Mike?
around the world right there. That's it. That's what you get.
I mean, it's just like, it's like the Village People. They got one of these, one of those, one of these, and it all comes together in disco. And if you look at the reviews, of which there are many, what everybody says, Mike, is that the fries on the bottom stay crispy. Should I get down there and try?
Yeah, definitely dig in. If you haven't had them, I would definitely recommend trying it. Yeah, you've got all that good stuff in there. So, I mean, every bite you get is a little bit of something different. They all
Does this
hold
remind
well.
me of like a poutine, like
Yeah,
a
definitely.
Canadian?
Could be, yeah. We just switch it up and kind of do our own version of it. But you're right, it's got the fries, it's got the gravy, so
Okay, I'm gonna
just kind of our
try.
own twist.
I'm on these disco fries. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Right? Yeah, the end of the night, that's what you need.
These flavors are harmonizing. Okay, this is like the earth, wind, and fire of side dishes. It all works together and it's beautiful.
Love that.
I'm gonna need to sit down with that whole bowl.
Yeah, that's it. I'll
Okay.
get you a fork and some napkins if you need it.
I'm gonna wash it down, okay? And then I'm gonna hope to be staying alive.
I see what you did there.
I'm sorry I did it,
Staying alive.
but now I'm happy. Thank you so much, Mike.
Yes, of course. It was a pleasure.
All right, coming up, we'll see what's on the fall menu at Ocotillo as they celebrate an anniversary when the mix returns. All right, 10 years ago, Ocotillo opened its doors as a place to gather with family and friends in an outdoor environment. And to celebrate their anniversary, they are doing a throwback menu of some of the dishes people love. And joining me is Chef Michael to tell us about the month-long celebration. You guys aren't just doing a day, you guys are doing month-long. But let's go back to this great outdoor environment that you guys have put right there on 3rd Street. A lot of people kind of like pass by it, but once you know where it's at, it's just a beautiful area.
Yeah, it's right on the corner of 3rd Street and Flower, and we have a huge outdoor space, big beer garden. It's really good for private events, special events. People do a lot of weddings there, all sorts of stuff. So
Oh, you said weddings, so you're thinking 2 people could maybe even get married there?
Yeah,
If they want, I'm not gonna bring up their names, but if they wanted to.
Yeah,
So. All right, and I love that you guys decided to do a month-long celebration because it's been 10 years.
Yeah.
And you were there at the beginning, you went away, and then you came back. So this is really good that you know some of these dishes.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
let's go through some of it and the years that they were because it's kind of interesting. So where should we start? You want to start forward or
So,
backwards?
We'll go here, right here in the middle. This
Okay.
is the Ocotillo chicken. This is a very OG dish. That's from 2016. That's one of the very first staples, and that's still on our menu to today.
Oh my goodness. Okay. We'll go down here to the prosciutto.
This is a beef carpaccio.
Oh, beef carpaccio.
So that we have, that was 2018 on that one. So that's, we got some Parmesan cheese on there. It's a truffle caviar, and then pea tendrils and a little bit of mixed greens.
And just pour this right. What's this
Yep,
I'm pouring on here?
that's just olive oil.
Just olive oil on there.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, that looks so delicious. I love it. Okay.
Perfect.
Down to our next one. This one here.
So that one's a black calamantra pasta with a grilled squid. So the noodles are black because we use squid ink and we make it so it comes out. So it's already has like that seafood flavor, and then it comes with grilled squid in it as well. That's cut into like the same shape as the noodles, so they match very well. It's a
That
good
is,
one.
the thing about this, I forget that that's what's on the menu down there that you guys have done over the years and stuff.
Yeah,
It's
we've done a
amazing.
lot of cool stuff.
What's this pasta dish here?
This one is tagliatelle with a Gulf shrimp, serrano chilies, Parmesan. And this one was from 2019.
Oh my goodness. Now we got to remind people, these are fresh dishes. They're not bringing dishes that they kept that long ago out.
Yeah, right.
Dad joke. All right, down here, what do we got here?
This one is a burrata and prosciutto. This one's from just our last year, the 2025 menu. So that comes with grilled peaches, papaya peppers, pickled onions, the prosciutto, and then the burrata.
And then what are you going to put on there?
And this is a reduced balsamic. So we'll just go over the burrata like that.
There you go.
And then it's served with grilled bread in the restaurant. So
I
you
see
make
Kelly,
little sandwiches.
my producer's name all over it. All right, let's talk about the wines too, because I love that you guys actually change out wines all the time and stuff with
Yeah.
the wine bar down there.
Yeah, they do a lot of different wines over there. Definitely one of our main focuses on like the alcohol side of the restaurant is definitely wine forward.
Yeah.
For sure.
So I love it. You got the pairings that to go with this, which is really nice and everything.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's talk about this menu because, as we said, it's a month long. So will there be different dishes each day, or you guys can just the dishes that we've had over the years on that menu?
Yeah, so there's 10 different dishes on the menu, so it'll be one dish from each year, and the whole thing is available for the entire month. So people can just order whatever they want, try all the old stuff, some of the new stuff, just a little mix around.
I like it, and again, it's a great place. The outdoor environment there, as you mentioned, the beer garden. The garden is huge. I didn't realize how amazing this is. And you have inside, outside, and I know there's pictures we've been seeing and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, let's remind people where you are located.
So we're on the corner of 3rd Street and Flower.
All right, and do we need to make reservations?
You don't have to, but I recommend you do. It's definitely better to do so.
I like that. All right,
Yeah.
hey Chef, thanks for being in
Yeah,
here.
of course.
I like this, and I'm going to take one of these dishes, but so
Oh,
there you
of course,
go.
yeah.
All
Please
right,
do.
got more information on Ocotillo, the celebration, over on the CW7 Arizona.com.
Coming up, when your teen starts driving, and that's mine right there, it can be shocking and so stressful. But we've got tips for parents. That's coming up next.
The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by Maasville Auto Car Care Center.
Shahay of Maasville Auto Car Care Center is here to make sure we're all prepared to hit the road safely. And in particular, he has tips for teen drivers. This is timely for me as my oldest, and I'm feeling some kind of way about this, is getting his license in a month because Shahay, to me, when I look over, I don't see a 6'1", almost 16-year-old. I see a little baby that came home from the hospital, and even then I thought one day this child will be behind the wheel and I'm not going to be able to handle it.
That's a big smile.
This is very, very true, and I have two of my own that I went through. And basically, I'll start off by saying kids or teenagers will not do what you tell them. They will do what you show them you do. So number one, get yourself as a parent into the habit of doing those things. And I always joke and say, dear mom and dad, don't tell me not to text and then text me while I'm driving. So there it is. You got to make sure that you follow the protocol.
Well, one thing that concerns me thinking about my own teenage years, the vibe in the car was definitely who's sitting on whose lap, what music is blaring. How can you set a tone inside the car or encourage your teenager to do so?
Yes, and the number one thing that I always told my teenagers and in the car care classes that I teach, never ever let your teen drive with anyone else besides you as the parents for the first 5,000 miles of them learning how to drive. That's crucial because they'll understand how to take control of the vehicle. And of course, as I mentioned earlier, wearing the seatbelt is one thing, but learning how to do the side view mirror, like if you sit in the vehicle, you need to know that besides turning back, have them learn how to set the side view mirror. We all have heard of the blind spot, but there is a quick technique that you basically tilt your head 6 inches towards the glass and then adjust it to where you can see only the back of the car. Most people have the side view mirror set to look at the back of the car. You want to see other cars, not your car. You know what your car looks like. So that's crucial too. Once they know that and learn how to turn back and wear the seatbelt, no distractions, no texting, keep the music down, that's really the core of the base of it.
In terms of teaching your teenagers, my husband and I have both taught our son who's getting his license in about a month, but I've been really curious about driving schools. Do you think that's a worthwhile investment?
100%. There are two that are, one is local, one is national. One is called In Control, the letter N capital, Control Driving School. They go above and beyond any other car school that there is because they take you through the airport, Terminal 3, Terminal 4, at night, during the day. They'll have a driver with you on the other side with that safety steering wheel that they have as a ghost driver. So it's phenomenal. That's basic number one, and it's very inexpensive. Two is the brakes program, BRAKES with ... in the middle. That is is a national one where it's totally free. You sign up on their website, and they'll go across all the different states, and then basically they take a credit card to hold your spot. If you don't show up, they're going to charge you. But if you show up, you and the child or your teenager can get in. They put you on a racetrack, and they purposely make you lose control. Like, as a parent sitting in the back, I'm freaking out going, oh my God. But the driver knows what he's doing, and he makes them do it over and over until the student driver learns how to get out of that control. I got to tell you, my kids are better drivers than me.
That is such a great idea, because why not experience that feeling in a controlled setting?
Absolutely, and that's what they do, because at the end of the day, it's when you're not in control. Backing up and doing parallel parking, that's a controlled environment. I used to take them to a parking lot late at night when it was all the supermarkets were closed and make them do turnarounds. Every parent does that. But to actually put them on a racetrack at 55 miles an hour, and the guy, the instructor, purposely makes the car lose control, as a student driver, anybody, myself included, be like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? He's in control, but he tells you verbally, physically, do this, do that, over and over, repetition. My goodness, there's nothing better than that.
Shahei, thank you so much. I learned so much from you, and say a prayer for me, because I'm a worrier and I don't know if I can handle it. Thank you.
Hang in there.
Thanks. We're going to put information about those driving schools he mentioned, and of course, how to find Shahei on our website, cw7arizona.com. Thank you so much.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by Masvo Auto Car Care Center.
All right, when we come back, you ever wonder what an anteater eats? Well, we're going to find out as we go to the Phoenix Zoo when the mix returns after this. Okay, Teresa, we've talked about wine pairings earlier. Do you know what pairs well with pickleball?
Let me take a guess. Is it chicken?
Oh yes.
It was right in the prompter. I cheated so bad.
Well, guess what? We're going to take a look at this spot in the Westgate that has the whole family enjoying chicken and pickleball.
Chicken and Pickle is a venue that is made for everyone. It's pickleball, it's food, it's family entertainment. It's a little bit of everything, all thrown together in 2.5 acres here at Westgate in Glendale. We have a total of 5 courts inside, 6 courts outside. We've got cornhole, giant Jenga, battleship, a little bit of everything. There's foosball tables, shuffleboard. We do live music as well as DJs. So bring the family, have a great time, and come on down. At Chicken and Pickle, we have trainers that'll help you out with any beginner lessons. We also do a beginner's class every second Saturday as well. So if you are new to the game, you can always feel comfortable with learning with our folks here. To play here at Chicken and Pickle, we are family friendly, so all ages are welcome. We're also handicap accessible as well, as we do have wheelchairs for guests that want to play on our courts. On menu, we go ahead and feature a lot of our fresh, from-scratch items, whether it be our rotisserie chicken on a wood fire grill, our flatbread pizzas that are coming fresh out of our special pizza oven area, or any of our fresh cocktails that are made in-house. We feature a lot of everything for everyone, regardless of what you're looking for. During the NFL season, we'll be offering our specialty pop-up kitchen. It'll be featured around the away teams and all of their food from their region. So whether it's the Seattle Seahawks or the Jacksonville Jaguars, we'll have food from that area, so you can go ahead and feel at home while you're here at Chicken and Pickle. We do tons of corporate events, whether it's social, birthday parties. We've got 4 different meeting areas, 3 different bars. So we have a little bit of everything. Whatever your family's looking for, bring them in. Work groups love us. Kind of get that edge off of everything. In order to play, you want to go ahead and book online. So chickenandpickle.com is going to be where you start off at. Select that Glendale, Arizona location. We're the only one in Arizona. And then go ahead, and our bookings are available up to 2 weeks from the date you're looking for.
Oh my goodness. Wow, man. Eating that chicken, playing a little pickleball.
Fun
I love
times.
It is. All right, but do you know what anteaters eat?
Chicken from the Chicken and Pickler. No?
No.
You may think that you know because they're called anteaters, so you would think ants, right? But
Yes.
Lexi gives us the inside scoop, doing some serious investigative journalism as she introduces us to a guy named Beaker over at the Phoenix Zoo.
Mr. Beaker here is the Phoenix Zoo's resident giant anteater. And Joaquin here, can you tell me a little bit about an anteater?
So, they eat ants. No, I'm just kidding. They actually eat a lot more than ants. They're insectivores. One of their primary diets is actually termites, but termite eater doesn't exactly sound as cool. It doesn't roll off the tongue as much, right? But Beaker here, he's been a resident at the zoo for a while, but many folks may not have seen him recently because he's been in an off-site holding area, like off the main trails. But ever since we built our new jaguar habitat, we now have a vacant habitat where a big boy Beaker could come back out and make his triumphant return.
That's so exciting that he gets to have a new home. He's paying rent though, right?
He is paying rent. I'm not sure who's getting paid though. Keepers haven't seemed to have gotten any money from him unless his fecal matter is his money, but
That's one way to pay. Okay, can you tell me a little bit about some fun facts about an anteater? Because not everyone, I mean, we know they have a long tongue, they don't necessarily just eat ants as people would assume, but can you tell me a little bit more?
So if you take a close look at his feet right there, he's got some pretty nasty looking claws. Now he's not using those to hunt down prey like deer or anything big, but he's using those to dig out those termites from the termite mounds that he loves to eat so much. He'll claw right in there and break them right out. They're extremely sharp, and you'll notice he even walks in a really funny manner to keep those claws nice and sharp and away from him, and he's very boopable too.
He is so precious. And so this new enclosure that he has, what is an ideal enclosure for an anteater? What are you looking for?
So these guys require a lot of humidity, so he actually has humidifiers inside when it gets too dry out here, but he also enjoys his water. Believe it or not, these guys can swim, and he likes to wallow in his pool all the time, and unfortunately also poop in that pool, which makes it really difficult to clean, and he's a big sucker for all things guac here and avocado. He is a fan, as you can see.
And so what is in this blue cup right here?
So that is his insectivore diet. Now we're not giving him just termites like as a whole thing. That is something that is made specifically for animals that do eat insects to give them all the nutrients they need to grow big and strong like Mr. Beaker here.
And if people want to come and visit him, where is he located in the zoo?
He is in our tropics trail across from our one-horned rhinos. And if you remember where we used to have jaguar out here, this is where he's at, in the old jaguar habitat.
And if someone wants to come and visit the zoo as a whole and buy a ticket, where can they go?
PhoenixZoo.org.
And if you want more information, you can always go to the cw7az.com. And then we're gonna go ahead and feed Mr. Beaker here
Yeah, go
some
ahead and just get some
avocado.
Yeah, get some of that.
Okay,
on you and
he's
just
gonna
get
eat
next
it.
to him.
Here he goes.
Slurp away. You can keep it kind of far from him to see that long tongue.
Oh my goodness, it feels so weird. He's like, I know there's more.
He's like, I want what's in the cup. Whoa.
That's what we were looking for in there.
Who doesn't love some?
Exactly, right? Like, that's just the best.
CW7 Arizona invites you to join us for a wonderful community event. It's the 9th annual 9/11 Memorial Stair Climb taking place on Saturday, September 13th at Salt River Fields. Walk the same number of steps the brave New York City firefighters did on that fateful day back in 2001. This is a great event, a wonderful cause organized by our friends at the Salt River Firefighter Charities. Please scan that QR code or visit our website to register and support our first responders. You will be so glad you did. It's an awesome community event. We here at CW7 Arizona are so proud to be a part of it once again this year.
And I want to thank Michael Gallagher's mom for watching us again. Thanks,
you.
Mom, and joining us this morning. Tomorrow, we're kicking off our Fiesta Bowl High School Football Showdown with the Cup Rally at Brophy High School.
And we'll be showing you some of the cool things to do in the area around the school before and after the game.
Great. Have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.
Bye. Well, you'll be out at Brophy.
At Brophy. Yeah, cheering.
Content segments on the Arizona Daily Mix were paid for by Masvo Auto Car Care Center.